Composting toilets, what are they? These are toilets that use no water and help treat human waste by recycling it into soil through a biological process known as composting. In today's video, we'll be touring a composting toilet at the Rosebud Continuum Sustainability Education Center and learning about how it works. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Rarsu Amaribi. I film content surrounding graduate school, sustainability education and lifestyle. Today we're going to be learning about composting toilet, and my friend Tosin is going to be showing us how a composting toilet works, and this composting toilet is located at the Rosebud Continuum Sustainability Education Center. So keep on watching.
Hi everybody, my name is Tosin and we are at the Rosebud Continuum Center. Today I'll be showing you one of the cool projects happening at Rosebud. So this is a composting toilet and it uses little or no water at all, unlike the normal water flushing system that we use in our homes. The basic concept of a composting toilet is that the fecal matter with little or no water goes into a composting chamber where it decomposes into soil through aerobic decomposition. And there's like a chamber located underneath where you have trash bins, but for this particular one where you have trash bins that basically collect the feces. So after each person takes a dump, you had wood shavings to like seal out. That helps to like seal out any kind of bad odor and smell. And then when the bin is full, you can take it out, and within a few weeks it turns to soil that can be used for gardening or added to farms. So for this particular composting toilet, there are two chambers. Then this is where you come to wash your hands after you're done, and it's built up in a cool way, because instead of having to like open up a faucet where water you have the tendency to waste more water, you just basically press your foot. There's a lever located at the bottom where you can just place your foot and it brings out water, and then you wash your hands and you're good to go. Using a composting toilet helps to save water usage and converts feces into fertilizer. So we are putting our feces to good use.
So one thing I was curious about was where the urine goes, because in other composting toilet I've seen or videos I've watched about composting toilet, they usually separate the urine from the solid waste, because the urine gives the whole pile an unpleasant smell. So, but in this composting toilet, I could not find any separation for the urine and the solid waste. So I really wanted to know how they dealt with that. But looking into the bin that collects the waste, it shows perfectly how they separate the liquid waste, which is the urine, from the solid waste. So right now I'll be showing you my professor explaining how the bin was built for this separation.
Hi, this is Professor T.H. Culhane from the Patel College of Global Sustainability at the University of South Florida in Tampa, National Geographic Explorer, and board member and teacher here at the Rosebud Continuum Sustainability Education Center in Land of Lakes, Florida. We're standing in front of our new composting toilet built by Bishop Construction Company's wonderful architect, TR. And it's a composting toilet with two different toilet stalls. Could be male, female, could be anything you like. But there's two stalls here, and both of them go into 55-gallon drums. This is a technique that we learned at Kibbutz Lotan's Eco Village in the south part of Israel. And the idea is using a 55-gallon drum on wheels, and inside that we have aeration pipes, and then we have a grid which then allows for liquids, the urine, to flow through and traps the solids, and then lets air flow back up through and down through to aerate the pile. That way we can keep this going for a good long time. There is a drain on the bottom of each of these, which you can see down there, so that we can periodically drain off the liquid urine, which is a wonderful source of nitrogen, which is great for the plants. And we use the fecal material that turns into rich soil, humus, and we use the urine on the wildflower garden here, where we're rewilding Florida. taking part of Land of Lakes, Florida that was destroyed by invasive species and returning it to its native goodness. And having fertility that comes from the human residents is actually a good thing, because now we're giving a jump start, helping out, supporting the native wildlife and vegetation with the things that we bring on the property when we eat our food and then pass the digested material. That's one of the great functions of a composting toilet. Another thing about a composting toilet is that it's water-free. We're not using up precious freshwater resources. We're actually adding water in the form of our urine and the moisture that's in our fecal material. It's turning into soil within a few months, and then it's going back into nature.
So the wood shavings, like Tosin already told us, is put into the toilet after every dump, and it helps to contain the smell and also makes it look good. But apart from containing the smell, the wood shavings also act as a source of carbon to balance out the carbon nitrogen ratio for the organic fertilizer as a whole. There's also a proper aeration system in this built composting toilet. So there is a pipe from the bin that collects the waste down to the top of the toilet that helps to release the hot air that's produced in the bin, and it takes it into the atmosphere, thereby helping to reduce any sort of smell in the composting toilet. Personally, I think composting toilet is most appropriate for areas where they're experiencing drought, that's little on water, in rural areas, or if you're living off grid like on an RV, this is a good alternative. And on farmlands where the compost would actually be put to good use, it's really good to have like the toilet for the farm as a composting toilet on the land. I'd like to hear from you guys. Is this a toilet you would like to build, or would you even like to use it? I personally have not used it. I was filming, I didn't want to go to the toilet, so I didn't use the composting toilet while I was filming. I don't know if I would have used it anyways, because I'm quite picky about my toilet. So, but maybe if it was like a personal composting toilet, I probably would use it. But in my house, I think I'd rather use, or rather just build a normal toilet with the water flush, because um there's something else we could do with the waste, which is leading it to a digester, like making the septic tank into a digester and getting gas out of it. I personally prefer that. But yeah, if you're into composting, if you have a farmland, then composting toilet is really good. So let me know, would you or would you not use a composting toilet? So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on that like button, comment, share. If you're not yet subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? It's free and it helps me. I'm trying to get to 2K, so please subscribe, please share with your family and friends and tell them to subscribe. Please help me and join my tribe. Let's grow together, let's learn together. Until next time, guys, live consciously, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.